Hi, I'm Susie. I'm the photography tutor for A-level photography here at Bede. I've been teaching for more than 15 years. I think I've been here for at least a decade at Bede. I studied art at Glasgow Art School. I had a brief sort of artistic career where I had a few exhibitions and things, and then I moved into teaching. So when you study A-level photography, it's not just about being able to take good photographs. It's really about your ability to generate and develop ideas as well. It's creative photography. So when you come here, initially you'll choose a theme, and that theme can be anything: creative use of light, the sky, nature, portrait, etc. Once you've chosen your theme, you then explore that theme in depth to start to generate some ideas. And once you have some ideas ready to go, we then have a series of workshops in which you learn various techniques, and then you apply your ideas to those techniques to create work that is at the same time accomplished in terms of skillful use of that technique, but also a creative expression of an idea that you have. So we do workshops in the studio initially in chiaroscuro lighting, which is using one key light to create dramatic differences and contrasts between light and dark on your subject. We use the flashes here and gels, coloured gels, to create stroboscopic photography. We go outside to create freeze and movement shots, and we move on to motion blur, and various other techniques are explored during the workshop phase. And in that phase, you'll continue to apply your ideas and the development of your ideas to the skillful use of that technique. Once we've covered all the workshops, it's then a case of you as a photographer talking to me as a photographer in how you then want to develop your ideas further. And it's a lot more independent then. And it's just a case of me giving you the information and techniques you need to develop your ideas as you see fit. We also have a series of workshops on how to use Photoshop effectively. And we cover various things, including surreal photography, colour isolation, and double exposure. Once you've developed your ideas as far as you can push them, we then want to create a final set of work, a gallery-ready final set of work that really kind of reflects everything you've learned so far. Okay, in terms of how you're assessed, there are 4 assessment objectives, and they're the same assessment objectives that are used to assess art and design. It's very much focused on the creative elements of photography. So you'll be assessed on your ability to analyse the work of other photographers, looking at things like composition, colour, context, content, which are all covered in the course. You'll be assessed on your ability to take photographs and use techniques skillfully, and you'll be assessed on your ability to develop ideas towards a final outcome and then create a personal and meaningful final set of work. It's great studying and teaching here at Bede. We have state-of-the-art facilities in terms of cameras and lenses, a full Photoshop suite, and a massive studio, photography studio, which is probably why we're extremely successful every year and our students do very well. Other reasons to join Bede, we usually have lots of trips and visits, and we facilitate outdoor photography, go on locations, and there's usually an overseas trip, either Barcelona or Paris or Amsterdam. When we get back to normal, we'll certainly be taking those visits again, so that's something to look forward to. When studying A-level photography, you are opening the doors to a wealth of creative and fulfilling careers, including photojournalism, fashion photography, all sorts of commercial photography, fine art photography. There are also opportunities to work in film and television and animation. In terms of entry requirements, you need 7 GCSEs from 9 to 4, including maths and English. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you soon. I'm really sorry we couldn't meet in person, but I'll look forward to that in the future.